you'll have seen her star in everything from Coronation Street, Waterloo Road, White Lines, of course, the list goes on and on. But now Angela Griffin is adding radio presenter to her CV.
Yeah. So there was me in the car going home a couple of days ago. Yeah. And I had my eyes closed. I wasn't driving, obviously.
Just to point that out.
Yeah, just to point that out. And I just heard this beautiful voice, this sultry voice, calming me, actually, just sort of making me very chilled, very relaxed. And it was a trail by you for this. Right, have a listen.
It just feels like
with her favourite music. From this Sunday, from 9 p.m. and also on BBC Sounds.
Yeah, so that's it. So you can download it whenever you want as well. If 9 o'clock on a Sunday night isn't when you want to unwind, you can download it on BBC Sounds and listen to it on another day.
Unwind is lovely, isn't it? Even the word, let's unwind.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I am really proud to be on Radio 2. Just hearing that, I mean, it's just...
Yeah. It's the gold standard, isn't it, really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
And the thing is, music can affect our moods in so many ways, up and down.
Yeah.
And the music you're playing is music that affects you, that you believe in.
Yeah, that's it. It's a playlist of unwinding tunes. I've got some requests from my kids, from my husband, from my friends, from Radio 2 listeners, and it's all the songs that they use to unwind, preferably not when they're driving. So there's quite a lot. There's like Leanne the Havas, and we've got Gregory Porter and Omar there. I mean, for me, I think the Omar is the ultimate unwinding
I suppose once you start, I mean, you go into your own playlist, I suppose, did you? Thinking, oh,
that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Sky's the limit for me here, really.
Yeah. When I found out I was doing it, and that we did a little pilot a few months ago, and once we got the commission, it was like, right, I'm going to go through all my track list now. And I went through, and there I've got reams. I mean, reams and reams and reams of songs. We've maybe used 20% of them. So maybe if we do another one, then
Did you do this at home, did you say? Or did the pilot at...
So I did the pilot at home, and then I did the show at home in my coat
For anybody that doesn't really understand what we're talking about here, is that technology nowadays means that if you have a corner of a room that's soundproofed or whatever, you can basically do this from your bathroom or your bedroom. Where do you do it from?
I do it from my coat cupboard. There's my husband, Jason. So my husband does voiceovers as well for ITV, and so when the pandemic hit, we needed to find a way to keep our business going. So the coats absorb loads of sound, and so we put a little desk in there, shut the door, and that became our little office. That was our home office, and it's worked really, really well. It's
in the coat cupboard.
Yeah, in the coat cupboard.
Thought?
Yeah.
And I suppose with lockdown, so many people had to find different ways of working, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the acting industry just stopped, and theatre and film. And I have always done voiceovers, so I have always used my voice. And
what have you done that we would recognise or whatever? There've been like adverts that's been new.
I was British Gas for years.
British Gas?
British Gas for years. I was DFS for years. Morrison's now. Obviously, there's other supermarkets and so on. But Specsavers. I mean, all sorts.
I'll have to listen out for you now.
Yeah, have a little listen. Mercedes van.
So was this like a string to your bow or a conscious decision where you thought, you know, as well as being an actress in vision, obviously you could be an actress on stage, on radio, whatever, but you thought the voice is a good tool here?
Absolutely. And it's my voice, so I kind of don't necessarily... I have to listen to it all the time. It drives me a bit mad, and my kids. But obviously there's something in it where, a producer at Radio 2 went, oh, there's quite a nice tone there. And I do really like using my voice. It's quite an art to go in and get your message across and keep it so it's not too annoying for everyone to listen to. Does it?
Yeah, it does.
You did hear me. I've just heard Angela.
I actually came back before we knew we were interviewing you.
You told me. We didn't know you were coming on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just heard a trailer. Angela's going to be doing Radio 2. Her voice sounded lovely.
I felt such an affinity with the show when it was first pitched, because I think, especially at the moment, we've all gone from 0 to 100 quite quickly since, I mean, obviously it's not ended, but, since work began again. And we do all need to find a little bit of time to unwind. It's great to work hard, But I think you also need to unwind hard as well to cope with it all.
And did you grow up with music? Did you, your family love music?
Did grow up with music, yes. Sundays, the reggae would be on, and my stepdad would be playing it. And I use it for work as well. Yeah. If there's a particular day when you've got quite emotional scenes at work, I've got a little playlist that I will plug into before going on to set, because it can put you straight into a mood.
It can make you cry. It can make you laugh. It reminds you of certain...
It can really connect you to times, to places, and it's really helpful.
And are you doing kind of listener requests for people? You're hearing their stories?
Yeah, we want to know what everyone's unwinding to at home, how they unwind as well. Because one person's version, my way of unwinding is locking myself in my bedroom and putting a podcast on or putting a playlist on and just making sure no one can get in touch with me. But other people unwind by doing yoga, or they unwind by just going for a walk. So
I bet there are people lying in the bath listening to you.
I bet there are.
I bet there are lying in the bath.
I'm not going to think about that, though.
Yeah, no, don't think about that. Unwinding must be difficult to find time for. I mean, ever since you were a kid, you've been acting.
Yeah.
What are you acting at the moment?
So I've just finished doing a show for BritBox called Crime, which is Irving Welsh, who wrote Trainspotting. It's an adaptation of one of his novels. He's adapted it himself, and Dougray Scott plays the lead detective, and he's got some issues.
Yeah.
He's got a good voice.
He's got an incredible voice.
Yeah.
He's with my voiceover agent, so anyone wants his voice. He's got
some issues.
Voice. But not Dougray, obviously. Dougray has no issues. But his character, Ray Lennox, has got quite a few issues, and crime happens to do with young children, and it triggers something in him. And I play his girlfriend, and I kind of deal with the fallout of his issues. But it's very Irving Welsh. There's lots of drugs. There's lots of bits of violence. And
do you welcome that as an actress, that it takes you out of a safe place?
Yeah, definitely. And I just, as an actress, I just value playing different characters in different places and just having some variety. And I feel like at the moment, I've got a bit of variety. I've done that. I did a horror film at the beginning of the year.
Did you?
Yeah, I've never done
Were you a victim, or were you one of the scary people?
Well, I mean, I won't give it... It's called Cursor. I think Netflix have bought it, so it'll be on Netflix at the end of the year or something. And I do get attacked in the film, which was really interesting because it happens, but it doesn't quite happen. So I had to go into a voiceover booth to do lots of screaming.
In your coat cupboard.
They actually built me like a polystyrene cupboard on set so that I could be near where some other action was going on.
It's interesting with you on the radio, because obviously, you're very, very good friends with Amanda Holden.
I am, yeah.
So now she's early mornings and you're in the evening.
No, I don't think I could do that. Real hats off to her.
Yeah.
She's up in full hair and makeup.
Looking amazing.
She looks incredible every single day.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of me in my coat cupboard when I do the next record, and you'll see that.
In your jammies.
Yeah, we are on polar ends of the glam squad.
Look at me, 26 years of early starts. I'm 35 years of age.
I mean, I would have said 32.
That's what it does to you.
That's what it does to you.
Stay away from it. Stay away from it. But she's on the radio. It's Sunday nights. Unwind with Angela Griffin, and it's got a run of 6 or so.
It's 4 weeks, so it's every Sunday in August, and this Sunday is National Relaxation Day. So it's perfect. So everyone needs to relax by listening to my show.
National Relaxation Day.
Yeah,
there was
Sunday.
one. I shall take part.
Yeah,
good.
Let's all.
Lovely to see you.
So lovely to see you too.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much
good.
indeed.